Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. We're in the Peavey booth at Winter NAMM 2019 in Anaheim. Misha Mansoor is here. Good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to be here talking to you.
Right on. Well, we got something really cool to talk about, right? Yep. You have a mini head version of your signature head.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the last time we spoke we were talking about the big brother. So this is the little brother. I've been telling people the entire time, it's like a little puppy. It's like a miniaturized Honey, I Shrunk the Kids version, right? And in a similar fashion, we wanted to keep the tone, the character of the amp intact, but put as many of the features into this small package. I think one of the things that makes the Invective so unique is how much we were able to just pack into this amp. The big one, the 120, and I really wanted to retain as many of those things in the smaller form factor. So, for example, the boost, it is just a knob, or it's a button now, but it's set to where the two knobs or the level and tone would have been for the sweet spot. Again, we only have 10 knobs to work with, so we really had to prioritize, and that works really well. It's the same circuit. It's the same thing with the gate. I set it to sort of a crowd-pleasing level, and that's a button right there. It's also switchable. We have a foot switch where you can switch the channels in those features. But we took the wonderful clean channel from the amp, and we took the lead channel, which you can also switch to the sort of rhythm voicing with this tight switch right here. So out, you'll get a little bit more of that low mid. In, you'll get a bit more of that high mid and attack. Although we did have to lose the master volume because we ran out of knobs on the back, which you'll see just as many features as the front. We do have 20 watt mode, 5 watt mode, and 1 watt mode. So you could actually crank the power amp on this if you so desire. We also have an MSDI, which on the 120 you have this, but there's no load box, so it needs to be plugged into a cab. With this being 20 watts, the load box is in here, so you can actually silently record. We even put a speaker defeat here, so you could just connect this straight to your computer and record silently with this head. So this is for all the bedroom folk out there, which I have a soft spot for, since I'm one of them myself. We have an FX loop here. We have a USB out. So, it's very, very fully featured. We really tried to cram as many things as possible. I have to hand it to the engineers because, I had my wish list and they figured it out somehow. And I'll say, especially at lower volumes, this sounds identical to the big one. That's one of the things you will get with a 120 watt head is that volume. You'll get the size. You'll get that sort of impression there. But at lower volumes, at more appropriate to bedroom volumes, this thing sounds so close to the big one that it really makes a lot of sense.
And awesome for the studio. Awesome for rehearsals because it's tiny, right, and lightweight.
Just grab it. Take it wherever you want it to go. I mean, if you were so inclined, you could play a show with this. Just use the MSDI. If it's not your sound guy out there, you might be better off doing that, and they're getting a signal. They're not messing with the mic in the wrong spot. So, yeah, absolutely. This is a very powerful little tool. But we just want to make, the mini heads are in. Everyone loves them. They're adorable, they're portable, and they're affordable as well. So it's I think this one's going to be a big hit.
Nice. So what is the USB out carrying in this case?
It's just the digital version of the MSDI out. Okay. So you will get the cab sim signal out to your computer if you want to record.
Right on. So update us on what's happening with you. What's going on?
I'm in a band called Periphery, and we're trying to make it big. And we're putting out Periphery 4 soon. We just sent it in for mastering, so hopefully that'll be out. We took a year off. I needed a little bit of a break, so the rest of the guys. But now we're ready to tour. So as of basically April, we're going to be out touring, supporting that. You'll hear some new songs on tour, which will be exciting. It's my favorite album we've ever done. So, yeah, more details to come.
Well, congratulations on that, and congratulations on this. This is so awesome, man. Great to see you.
Great to see you too, man. Appreciate it.
And thank you for joining me here at Winter NAMM 2019. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater, and we're in the Peavey booth.